2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We're at the Players' Championship. Today's coverage is about to start. I'm Luke Elvey alongside major champion Rich Beam in the booth, and it's wonderful to welcome in Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, really looking forward to some exciting play from our featured group today. This player has hinted at a rivalry with their playing partner this week.
Yes, extraordinary, isn't it, Henny? His goal is to take down Jon Rahm. Can anyone take down Jon Rahm?
I don't know, let's analyse. Incredible driver of the golf ball, nice little baby fade. Incredible iron player, holes a ton of putts. And that short game, I really don't see any holes in that defence.
Absolutely, he's got the skill, doesn't he? But I think the most impressive thing is his will to win. We saw that when he won major championships, when he got to world number one. This is a bold play by this player to try and take down one of the best players in the game. And let's see what he can do here today. Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? And this shot here coming up from around 130 yards.
Wind is blowing from right to left here. Wants to work it against the wind.
And choosing the 8-iron here. Playing within their comfort zone there. 14 feet to the cup.
This is their look at birdie.
Hey, nice looking line. Well, that's a nice way to start, writing a little red number down on the scorecard at the first.
I can't ever recall him making a birdie and feeling bad about it. So yes, birdie on the first, great job.
A live look at the leaderboard, and Bubba Watson finds himself in top spot. The first of our birdie opportunities comes second, par 5.
Driver not necessarily required here because you have to shape your tee shot from right to left. And if you're a right-handed golfer, that's not the easiest thing to do. So lefties have a better opportunity, I think, of finding this fairway than most with driver. From there, a second shot over a long bunker to a green that's very narrow, dotted by pot bunkers. Truly is one of the coolest par 5s on this layout.
Oh, you see that one bouncing around the branches like a pinball machine? Time for the second shot here on the second hole. Opting for the hybrid, I think.
They're going with a bit more club here. Let's see if it was the right call.
Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and getting rewarded for it.
So exciting to have an eagle putt here. It's got a chance. Oh, super putt that. What an eagle. We'll now move over to Jon Rahm.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
This would be a great up and down. Oh, can you believe it? That's remarkable.
And now this is why you can never get comfortable, even if you're leading a PGA Tour pro. This is what they do. They mean business.
Bubba Watson currently enjoying first place in this one. Let's take a look at the par 3 third. Straight away mid-iron to short iron shot.
Such a cool little par 3. Love this green. There's a low section in the front and a high section in the back. And anytime they put the pin all the way in the back section of this green, well, I tell you what, good luck on you. If you miss this green long and or left, that bunker sits some 5 feet below the surface of the green.
Going with the 8-iron here. Oh, look at this. Right down the throat. That was special.
And they've been rolling the ball great today. Another great look.
Getting ready to play their third. And there it goes from the sand. Just 3 feet to go to the hole. Don't miss this. They can be costly. And that will drop in for a birdie.
Luke, I don't know if you know this or not, but nothing rolls like a ball.
And stepping up the standings after that effort. Well, the fourth is another great example that it doesn't need to be a long par 4 to be a testing one. This fourth can be menacing, can't it?
Just a small little twisty par 4. Just going to take out a fairway wood, find the fairway, and from there you're going to have a small second shot, probably a wedge. 3 distinct sections to this green, the front, the right, and the back left, and all of them have their difficulties when hitting your approach shot into them. However, in my mind's eye, if you find the fairway, you should have a decent look for birdie.
Second shot here on the fourth. Let's hope this one gets a good lie because it's heading towards the rough.
Jon Rahm watched that one all the way. Great approach shot. This player is definitely upping the pressure in this rivalry.
Hang on, this looks pretty handy. Well, nicely done. Holds the putt for back-to-back birdies. And that will take him to 5 under. Bubba Watson is atop the leaderboard with a 2-stroke lead. All right, Rich, the par 4 fifth. A strong hole this one, isn't it?
Huge mounding down the left-hand side that you want to avoid at all costs. The bunker down the right-hand side, to be fair, is not that bad, but a little further right of that, though, that's the water. You want no part of it. Second shot is downhill to a green. To be fair, that's mostly flat, runs from back left to front right, but one of the more benign greens on this layout.
Luke, that's a stonking drive.
Henny, what's the player facing here?
Setting up here from about 155.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. Needs this to kick a bit left. Left yourself an opportunity. Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie.
Come on, ball, don't deny him.
That'll help your scorecard. Well hold.
Unreal display this week with that wand.
Let's go to Jon Rahm.
He's feeling good, just birdied the last hole.
Okay, phase one complete. You've got to make a good putt here. And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. The tee shot at the par 4-6 has changed a lot now that that tree's been taken out of the way, Rich. But what do you think of this short par 4?
I missed the tree. I thought that was a really cool feature of this hole. You had to flight it underneath the tree back in the day to find the fairway. The bunker down the left-hand side has been expanded quite a bit as the lake on the left-hand side has been added as well. Palm trees that will certainly make you think on your second shots. This is a wonderful little par 4.
Where did that come from? That's not his style. Henny, do you have a better look at this lie?
You can get great connection on this one. The rough's not going to cause any trouble. It's sitting good.
We'll now move over to Jon Rahm.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
If that's the right pace, this should drop. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Okay, time to return to the action. This putt to move into the top 5 on the leaderboard.
Come on, ball. Come on.
That's a long-range bomb, and with it, puts extra strain on the person chasing behind them. And it's worth taking another look at that one.
I need to see this again because I still can't believe they hold that.
Just 2 shots back after that hole. As we go from a wonderful little par 4, we go to a challenging, longer par 4, the 7.
Difficult par 4, 451 yards. Water and sand all the way down the left-hand side. Hit it out to the right. Find the green with your second and sprint to the next hole, making 4.
That's a nice looking tee shot, that one. This shot coming from around the 150-yard marker.
Pretty good win back into the player's face.
And choosing the 8-iron here.
That dog will hunt.
All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
Straight back up this hill. Can be firm here.
This one looking really good.
Oh, that had eyes for it. Lovely shot. And that will take him to 8 under. And it's time to recap that play.
They got their putting boots on here. Look at how this ball rolls end to end. Thing of beauty.
Sitting at -8 for the day. The 8th hole, a long par 3 stretching 240 yards at its maximum. It's no sleeper, that's for sure.
I don't find anything sleepy about this hole. The front of this green is so narrow. There's no place to land it, especially when they put the flagstick there. This hole will grab your attention, as it should, because it's a long iron to a sliver of an opening. Even when they put the pin on the right-hand side, you want no part of it. The center of the green all day long here.
I'm pretty sure they had their sights set on hitting the green there.
A bit short with that effort.
From the sand, looking to get up and down. That is a touch of class from the bunker. A chance to save the par if he can make this one. Yeah, nicely holed. That's a good fight back.
Yeah, in the bunker, off the tee, great recovery.
Here's John Rahm. Oh, that's clutch. What a way to save your par.
Oh, this one out of a smelly spot on the golf course, but no bother for this player.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. The front nine at TPC Sawgrass finishes with a par 5, but not easy to get there in 2.
It is not. A big tee shot down the left center is required. Anything out to the right could catch that bunker and even fall into the water over there on the right. If you decide to go for it, you have to hit a fairway metal long iron high over some trees on the left-hand side to a very narrow green. The layup shot out to the right will make that third shot so much easier into this tiny green.
Oh my, that was launched. Already with multiple victories this season. And from the greenside rough here. So much easier when you roll like that, isn't it?
Judging it beautifully.
Oh, what a round this is. 7 birdies today. As we make the turn, it's always good to reflect on what we've seen out there so far. Rich?
Well, after 9, so far so good. It's great to see these two players stepping up, getting the best out of the games. It'll be interesting to see exactly who's going to be ahead at the end of the tournament.
This looks to be a fairway seeker to me. Sitting at -9 for the day. In third position. Well played. And this putt to move them into a tie for second. If it's up, it could be in. Oh, that's a ripper. Back-to-back birdies never hurt, Rich.
I like it. He's feeling it.
He's currently tied for second. There's some birdie holes out on this course, and the 11th is certainly one of those, but there are some troublesome spots if you get out of play.
There definitely is trouble, but the thing I love about this hole the most, Luke, is that there's so many different ways to play it. Most players will take driver off the tee, but from there, now it's anybody's ball game. You don't have to go for the green on the second shot. You can lay it up over the left. You can lay it up over to the right. You can lay it up long left. There's so many different ways of attacking this hole. Each individual is going to do it differently. I love the second shot on this hole.
Oh, that was pure. Playing this shot from around 220 yards here. Just a stroke behind the leader. Going with the hybrid. Oh, better be careful out there. It's danger. It's heading left, isn't it? Yeah, disappointing not to find the surface, Rich, but I like that play.
Shocking. A missed green in regulation.
Let's go to John Rahm.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, terrific. What an effort. Oh, and up he goes, marching to the top of the leaderboard. Let's return to live play now. And here we are with the third shot. He's right in the hunt, just a shot off the pace. Oh, wonderfully played chip shot.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
A birdie putt awaits. That gets the job done. Currently 11 under par for the round.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Well, the tee shot is all that matters on the short par 4 12th. Most players can reach the green. It's just the decision whether the player goes for it or not.
They can, but they better be aware that there's a lot of danger up there. Water left obviously is no good, but even bailing out to the right in those dunes, in the mounds, and little pot bunkers on top of those mounds, well, forget about it. That's not a good space either, especially since the green does run pretty hard from right to left. If you want to take this hole on with driver and expecting to make 3, well, you need to realize that a 5 and a 6 could be easily made as well.
Time for the second shot at the 12th. Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. Here's a chance to get to 12 under.
I can't believe this. Is this going to go in?
And that should secure the par on this one. We'll now move over to John Rahm.
Birdied their last hole.
Still a fair way away from the hole here. Time to make a long putt.
This for a birdie run.
Oh, the long-range bomb. Is there anything better in the game?
Oh, that's going to add a little fuel to the fire of this group rivalry, guys. Massive putt.
Well, as you start to head for home here at TPC Sawgrass, you're blessed with this wonderful par 3 13th.
So many different levels to this green on the par 3, playing 181 yards from the back. You can get it close. You can even make a hole in one. But watch out, if you hit in the wrong spot on the green, it'll be difficult to two-putt from there.
Going with the 8-iron here. That was never really a comfortable shot for them, was it?
Gotta believe the wind affected the golf ball there.
That's a wonderfully played chip shot there.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
Just one off the lead after that hole. Plenty of trouble around this golf course. The 14th, the par 4, represents a number of that.
If you hit it down the left-hand side, the golf ball will chase a long way, but you'll be blocked out by some trees. You hit it out to the right, you're going to be on top of a mound, but you'll have a really good idea of what's in front of you. This hole historically plays as one of the toughest ones on the back nine, and it's all because of where that green sits. It sits from right to left, with a decent amount of movement in it. It is not straightforward at all. This hole causes players all kinds of problems.
And Henny, what's he facing with this one?
This breeze just starting to blow, but it's a helpful breeze. It's one that you like. Got to club down a little bit.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. This one needs to kick left. Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 24 feet from the cup. What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
Well, nice to drop a putt of that length. Well done. Well, I think that warrants another look. Let's see that again.
What an amazing putt from way out.
Let's go to John Rahm.
He's currently ahead in this rivalry. Let's see what happens.
This is on a stupendous line.
Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? The par 4 15th again requires another strong tee shot because there's some trees in the way, Rich.
Players do hit through a chute off this tee shot, which makes it a little bit simpler, I believe, for the players. Bunker down the right-hand side is no good because you'll have trees blocking you out with your second shot. If you miss it left into the pine straw, now you've got some trees blocking you out there, so finding the fairway is imperative. This green is no fun. You find the center of the green and you might be able to putt every single day, but in all reality, you have to find the correct section in order to give yourself the best look at making a putt.
Oh, well done. And he's down there.
Setting up here from about 150 yards.
Going with the pitching wedge here.
This one needs to kick left and kick left hard.
Now that looked pretty good the whole way. Trying to move to 13 deep here with this putt.
Looking for another birdie here.
sensational putt, that one. A big play at the right time, and their rival is now shaking in their boots. Moments like that deserve another viewing. Let's take a look at the replay.
I could watch this one all day. Who would have thought that would go in?
We'll now move over to Jon Rahm.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
How good was that bunker shot? The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. As we head to the 16th tee, the famous par 5 reached the start of the gauntlet.
Fun-filled adventure waits. Find the fairway, and let's see how brave you are. Do you want to take on the second shot and try and knock it on the green? Of course you do, but watch out. Lots of water awaiting a wayward second.
It's a little wayward, bouncing through the branches. Straight into the woodwork from that one.
Not really what they were hoping for there.
Let's see what happens here from the pine straw. Oh, that one's bouncing around in the branches. Far from ideal. To win the Players' Championship, you've got to run the gauntlet, Rich. Here we are with that big testing second shot at 16.
The water down the right-hand side is very obvious. What's not obvious are the grass bunkers on the left-hand side. You hit it in those, no guarantee of getting up and down. If you take on the green and find it, then you're almost guaranteed a birdie 4.
Oh, I like that strike. This one's heading well towards the green. Oh, well played. Into birdie range here at the 16th.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
Looking really good, this one. Oh, what a super shot. Leading by a shot after that hole. The par 3 17th, one of the most famous holes in all of golf. The Island Green, one of Pete Dye's, but really Alice Dye's masterpiece.
When you play here in a practice round, it looks like you could just throw it on there. But when you're in a tournament round, it doesn't even look like it exists. The hole changes so much when the tournament starts. That's what I love about it. You just add 35,000 people who are having some fun and ready to heckle you if you knock it in the water. Good luck. Enjoy.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Yeah, that one will play. There's 17 feet remaining to the hole.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today. Surely it's going to.
That's impressive. He just keeps extending his advantage over the field. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. When you feel like you've survived the 17th, you stand on the 18th tee and you think to yourself, where do I hit this?
It's just one of the most difficult, visually intimidating holes I think you'll ever face in your life. Somehow, try and hit it down the right-hand side of the fairway, keep it out of the rough, and from there, hit it out to the right-hand side of the green somehow, also keeping it out of the rough or that pot bunker short right. Listen, you'd be happy to make 5 here, that's for sure. 4s are magnificent. 3s are unicorns. They really don't happen that much. It is such a difficult, demanding finishing hole. Probably one of the toughest in championship golf.
Well, if you find yourself in the fairway, Rich, at the final hole at TPC Sawgrass, you've obviously navigated a very tough shot. There's just one more to play.
There's one final test. The second shot at 18. Water ever so close to the left-hand side. Green has a lot of movement from back to front. Find the right level. Give yourself a decent opportunity to make birdie, but par, never a bad score at the 18th at TPC Sawgrass.
This is from miles away. That was a gallant attempt. This is a par putt. Ooh, nice line. Gets that one to go down, and that'll end the day's work. And that'll do it. Lovely start to the opening round. In top spot, but there's a whole bunch of people right over their shoulder.
Always good to be out in first place. That means you can afford to make a mistake tomorrow, but you don't want to make too many of them with the chasing back and lurking behind.
On behalf of Rich Beam, Henny Kuyak, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from 2K Sports.